Guide for Inner Spiritual Work by Rabbi Michael-ben-Pesach, Portnaar. Lesson number 39. And they sewed fig leaves. The leaf refers to the shade making on the light, meaning on the sun. There are two kinds of shades. One, from the side of Kedusha, sanctity, and two, due to a sin. 1. There are two types of concealment from the light in the universe. Just as in our world, a shadow is concealment from the sun, there is concealment from the highlight, named sun also. This light comes from the deity, as a consequence of the choices a person makes. It is said about Moshe, and Moshe covered his face because he feared to look. The shadow became a consequence of the fear to receive the abundance of light for himself. He covered his face because he hadn't the strength to receive in the name of the Creator. In such a case, the shadows comes from the feeling of deity, from the fact a person wants to become whole with the Creator. To become whole means to give. He is afraid he can't give when there is a revealing to him from a great light, from abundance. It seems he is merged with the deity. This is named the shadow that comes from the deity. 1. Kelim of the inner being. 2. There is also a shadow as a consequence of sin. This concealment is not the consequence of the wish he doesn't want to receive, but from the wish to receive for oneself. At that moment, the light is disappearing. The difference between deity and impureness is deity wants to give, while klipa has the wish to receive and nothing to give. This is named the shadow coming forth from impureness. 2. His egoistic kelim of the outer being. The only possibility to come out of this situation is what is said in the Torah, and they sewed leaves from the tree of figs for themselves. Torah, Breshit 3.8. Girdles, Hagorot, are the forces of the body that were connected after the fall of Adam with the shadow of deity. 3. Considering the fact there's no light in them because that disappeared with the sin, they make efforts to work for the Creator through the faith, the belief beyond knowledge, or through strength. 3. They girdle the lower bodies for not to extend them to the higher light, for not to receive under the parsah. It is said, and they heard the voice of the Creator, and Adam and his wife hide themselves. They were hiding themselves in the shadow, just as Moshe hid his face. 4. This means Adam was acting in the same way as Moshe, and the Creator called out for Adam and asked, "Where are you?" And Adam answered, "I had heard your voice in the garden, but I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid myself." 4. Before the shrine of the Shekinah, for not to make a zivuk and to receive the highlight, panim de panim, face to face. Nude means they were naked from the highlight. The highlight was their garment, and now the garment was gone. So the Creator asked him why he was in need of the shadow to hide his nakedness. Was he naked because of the deity or because of impureness? The Creator asked him, "Did you eat from the tree I had forbidden you to eat from? Do you do you have eaten from that tree? His shadow was a consequence of the sin, and consequently opposite deity. As it is said, the Creator created one opposite the other. Deity, opposite impureness. There are so many strengths showing us the remarkable possibility and the miracles. At the same time, there are equal strengths showing us the other side. 5. There's also an important reason for the seemingly balance between two opposite forces in the universe, namely, to make the government of the Creator not evident. When one makes not evident the choice for the hidden spiritual instead of the choice for the evident material, the reward will be greatly justified and forever. The righteous doesn't use these strengths because they are paired. The force at the impure side can do the same at the other side. Only at special moments, in particular circumstances, the Creator doesn't give the same strength to both forces. For example, He gave at the prophet Elijah the possibility to make sacrificing at the mountain of Carmel, and not in the temple of Jerusalem as the law described. And he said to him, now they can't say it's our magical deeds, the act of the concealing of the high light. That's why they make girdles from the tree fig. That's why they make girdles from the leaves of the tree of figs. Alech, tina. From the tree of knowledge. These leaves, this shadow comes from the impure side, because the reason is not from the deity. When one is striving to make a shadow for him, the shadow comes because there is no other way out. This shadow helps us to go forwards from the fallen situation. But no, again and again, we have to start all over. Please review the written materials. At the end of the lesson is a table from 4 columns. What to correct, with what, result, and goal. Until the next lesson, be well.